Hello everyone. This game is a weird little D&D style story game where you pick a party of 3 characters, you go on an adventure. If they survive, they can retire, have kids, the next adventure starts with their kids, and you kind of progress from there. Start the game from here. We're going to start with the Age of Ulstrix, which is a 3-chapter story geared toward new players. Face off against the Gorgon leader Ulstrix. Next. So these are our 3 characters. We're going to re-roll them at least once or twice. I have a feeling that greedy is probably a bad thing on this. Let's see here. Let's roll them a couple times, see if we can get anything that looks fun and interesting. Romantic leader, greedy loner, bookish poet. That sounds interesting. How does this group look? Should we run with these guys for now? We can change their names if we want. In fact, let's just do this. This one is now Woot, because why not? This one is now Legendary. And this one is now Chaos. We'll do that. We'll see how this works. This could go horribly wrong. The game starts with 3 characters, a warrior, a hunter, and a mystic. And now we will start and see what happens. Growing the lands takes a little bit of time. This is kind of a grid-based game. So we start here. It says this book. The art design in this game is excellent, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it's kind of refreshing compared to most games nowadays. It says there's room in this book for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck in here. How does the saying go? The unwritten word causes the most harm. Good, then let this be the beginning. Here out in the yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Concerned with the depth and echo of their own thoughts, a young man named Woot takes a seasonal road to the sound of sweet drum. It is a timeless problem, the stone in the shoe. When should one bend and remove it? When is it finally time? Where is that threshold between discomfort and laziness? I could write Treaty on that, probably. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? But here's the hard part. Getting Legendary out of the house. Yeah, Legendary tends to be a little bit lazy, so getting him out of the house could be a little difficult, but out of the house before dark. I'm sure everyone's going to want to bend their ear and just be that smoke. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Woot hurries towards town, thinking of Legendary, a young woman who he's known since boyhood. Alright, first choice. Do we go rivalry, friendship, or romance? And I have heard that this game, the choices are extremely important to the story, and your choices will and will not get your character killed off. Okay, we will go friendship. I'm okay with that. So, she must have tried to cook breakfast again. That would be a good reason for the building to be on fire. So, Legendary, you alright? I'll get out. I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Ooh. And this is our first mission. So the hero has action left, hero has no action. Move in a single move, or you can move double in one turn. So if you play games like XCOM or In the Name of the King, it's very similar to this game. So Woot here can move a handful of spaces. You'll see the art style is kind of like almost paper-esque. Extinguish the fires. And Woot is on fire, I think, no? So we're going to use the Q button here to extinguish this fire. Ah, Woot did not burn to death. That's always a good sign. We can move the camera like this. That's good to know. I'm assuming this is Legendary's house up here in the corner. So we're going to go that way first. See up here we got turn timer up at the top, as well as how many things you can do on your turns. We're going to move up to the door. We're going to open the door. Her house is still standing, at least. Legendary, fire out here. You're not sleeping, are you? And we just got to town and it's on fire, so we're going to go rescue Legendary. Legendary thinks he doesn't know. Why is no one... The door unlocks. Legendary shoves open. How do you not smell the... I smell smoke. Get inside. Oop, Legendary has a bow, apparently. Legendary's our hunter. And slams the door. Don't think this is from Legendary's cooking, as our friend Choice made it, but we'll go forward. There are things in the streets. Didn't you see any? Like monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind. And a horrible monster noise. Groo! That's a weird looking creature, too. Behind the house. Staying here isn't really an option. Right, so I've got some tools around here. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Alright, we've got choices. We can take a pitchfork, a pickaxe, or a frying pan. So keep the creature arm's length. Break stones, it'll break bones. This is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? What are we thinking? Pitchfork? I'm thinking pitchfork too. A little bit more range to keep them off of us since we're a townsperson with no armor. So we'll pick pitchfork. It can be killed, right? Just be ready when you open that door. Ooh, folk cards, a row. This is very much like the creature from the ritual. Very much so. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggeringly, bellowing its agony. That's a good creature to remember for D&D. I'll have to write that one down. So we have a new objective up top. Kill the beast. So we're going to come in here next to Legendary. Oh, Legendary. Now it's Legendary's turn. Oop. I think I may have skipped Legendary's turn because I hit the wrong button. F is past turn. That is good to know. We will try not to hit F at this point. Alright, are you ready? We're going to open the door and charge out because that's what Woot does, is he charges. So walling, this is something I looked at earlier. If you stand close to an enemy, you get reduced damage. So it pays to stand near your allies, not charge out all by yourself. So now Legendary, we're going to move you out to here. And over to there. Can you move through? Yes, you can. Very nice. Oh, here comes the row. Like I said, the art style in this game is quite spectacular. Just the kind of paper cutouts. So we're going to move up here, and now we're going to wait. And now, Legendary, we're going to take our first shot and see if we can do some damage. So we're going to take a shot at the row. Oh, that was a good hit. Now, Woot. It's trying to kill Woot. Now let's see how good our pitchfork choice was. I have a feeling it's probably better than the frying pan. We're gonna stab it. Very nice. Woo! We won our first victory. We survived. So we have leveled up. We're now a greenhorn warrior for Woot. Do we want Sentinel, Vigilance, or Wolf Call? Sentinel lets you jump. Vigilance allows you to perform 2 reactions per turn. That's pretty nice. And Wolf Call, gain extra speed after kills. What's everyone feeling? I'm thinking Vigilance sounds pretty cool, but it's kind of what I was thinking too. Having 2 reactions could be really nice in a turn. Alright, we're gonna go with Vigilance. Oh, Legendary's also leveled up. We've got Ember Arrows. To have extra damage to fire. And fire can't spread around her, that's interesting. Or she can apply the Hobbled Strike. Or Coach Weapon and Quelling Moss. Her melee range attacks by poison. So we want Poison, Hobble, or put out fires. Think we want to go with some fire damage. Poison, Ember, we got a little bit of everything. I think the fire damage might be... It looks like when you're standing near the fire, you get fire damage. So it would have to be positioned. Whereas the poison is just poison damage. And poison's an area effect. Alright, we'll go fire arrows. And we found a Bear Strength Scarf. Gives us a bonus to damage. We'll give that to Woot because he's the strong guy. We'll play him tank style. And go all out. You're a natural, Woot. You and I work well together. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage is as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Bunch of timid NPCs. They were lucky we were here, otherwise they'd all die. We should go. Chaos is alone. Chaos, by the way, is our 3rd character. We have 3 characters in this game. So we should go. Chaos is alone. Sorry, I know you're tired. Me too. But now I worry she might meet something. So let's go find Chaos and see what happens. She's at the ruined tower by now. Anyway, what about my house? No one's going to steal your stuff. Chaos will be waiting for us. What happens today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? So is it really? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet her. We should. The tower in the hills, you've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and go in that direction. So it looks like Legendary is our tracker slash hunter, so that's all going to be very useful. So Wooten Legendary, follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Alright, we got 3 choices again. We have rivalry between the two. We just breathing okay, we can yell and all go home. Friendship, let her be alive and unhurt. Or chaos, or romance, sorry. Chaos, you should be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. Looks like the choice is coming from Legendary. Rivals? I kind of feel rivals too. The hunter and the wizard being rivals makes for some good dynamics. Mortal enemies. Yeah, that will be later in the campaign after they try. Yeah, that will definitely happen. Okay, so let's go with... Yeah, let's go rivalries. So the hunter and the mystic are rivals. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. I know you don't exactly get along with chaos these days. Maybe not. No. You know what it is? It's like today. While we clean up what I'm going to assume was her mess, I bet that Plum Kisser's up there now. Plum Kisser, that's a new insult for everyone. Definitely, I'm going to use that tomorrow. Without a care in the world. Oh, it looks like Chaos is not going to be having quite as much care in the world. Legendary and Chaos are now rivals. Oh, that's a good choice. I'm sure that's not going to bite us 10 turns from now when they have to rely on each other. Alright. So, town of Sweet Drum. So now we want to go to scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click an unscouted tile to show the scout's actions. So now we are going to go scout here. Oop. All heroes, 12 days, 14 days. I guess we will scout probably with the hunter. Should we send the hunter to scout? She seems to be the best choice. Select here. Oh, I think this is actually just the ones we're taking on this adventure. See, we have up to 5 people in our party. So eventually we can upgrade and get some other classes, but the starting ones are the mystic, the hunter, and the warrior. So, here we go. Heading into the wilds, looking for Chaos the Wizard. Alright, the previous night, the tower where Chaos has arranged to meet Wooten Legendary is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Cough, cough. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. That's an odd way to describe dust, but okay. Alive is alive until the beast breaks through. Chaos looks like she's going to take care of stuff. We stand separated in space and in perspective as the crow and the wolf she looks down to. Gruff, schwink, flink. Yeah, these subtitles are going to be murder on my pronunciation. One of us must kill the other. What can a bird do but caw at you with her wings bound? The tower is an heirloom of the earlier people. The locals have lost the legend of it. Weathered and sagging, it defends nothing now, not even from rain. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is off the dream that drove it. Makes sense the wizard's in this weird tower by herself. That book, Why Have I Never? The one book that's slightly highlighted like it's a selectable item. Gruff. Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? The wizard who talks to herself in a broken down tower. Just hitting all the check marks. I'm also wondering. Chaos bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than the slender spine suggests. Wildermyth. Well, that's the title. We roll credits now, right? Look at all this. It's full of strange stories and folklores of folk long forgotten. Circles of the ancients. Is wild nonsense. How can a woodcutter How a woodcutter can read the rings inside old trees to find the exact moment a grove began to call itself a forest. The quaint-clawed bear and the burnstrom fox. It is mostly a conversation between a miserly bear and a traveling fox. In the final sentence, the fox stamps the bear's soul into a coin and sends her around the world in the currents of exchange. That's a weird story. This sounds like some messed up grim fairy tale for children. The sweet drum dancer claims to there once danced a man in so many spinning circles that he stopped moving and everything else began to turn instead. That's a cool idea for a story. Oh, the wizard learning stuff from books. Chaos reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't exactly tell what. There is room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. The creepy eyes in the shadows behind the barricade. Good, then let this be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, Chaos writes. Words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. I think we gave Chaos way too much power. Now she's rivals with Legendary. That's not going to end well. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. The literature in this game is actually pretty good. For in the wild black woods, there where birds once spelled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Chaos's head. Subsides. I made it to the morning. She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Yeah. Legendary is definitely gonna be the first casualty. Any bets on that? Chaos is gonna destroy her. So, does she take a spoon or a staff? Spoon is in her pocket. The staff is from a sturdy, palm-loving twist. So we will go with the spoon. This is going to be... Don't mess with a wizard spoon. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. I guess that is a fairly good spoon. I've seen some damage done from old wives' tales with giant spoons. Instructing mission. Alright. Ooh, we got a Rager now. It looks like a boar in our new foe cards. And now the wizard with her magic spoon is going to charge out into battle to the raging boar creature. So interfusion. Interfuse an object and then use the object to attack. Fire or source or scenery. Different types of attacks to do. Oh, she gets to throw stuff at people. That's useful. Right then, so interfuse. So we're gonna pick up a forge. And then we're going to discus the forge. Can we reach it? We can't reach it yet. So let's just move up here. And wait here for the board to get closer. Where's it going? I actually know where it's going. Discuss it. Can we just get over there? No. Attack scenery. Withdraw. Interfuse. And over here. Okay, let's try to discus this thing now. Discus. Nope, that was not right. Alright, let's try to get the hang out. The mystery of the spoon is intense. There's a wall there. Yes, there is a wall there. I know, I see it. But how do we get past said wall is the question. I guess we could just explode everything. Maybe let's step back and then explode everything. So that way our wizard doesn't, blow herself up in a blast of splintering wood. Stop. So that's good to know. The boar is very angry that it can't reach me. Can I do something to that wall? Interfuse. That. Oh, and now I throw it at that. Select a target. Steel fire. Stop infusing a target. So let's do that. And that. So. That damaged our anvil. That's interesting. So I'm thinking that we should grab something on the other side of this wall. Like it's an anvil. And then shackle. That's interesting. Splinter burst. Oop. Oh, that's cool. So we can blow up stuff just around the boar, so as it goes over there, we can interfuse the bookshelf. And the bookshelf we can blow up again. Boop. Ah, we missed that one. That's okay. So now let's see here. Let's interfuse. Let's go for the mannequins. Constrict. So you can grab people with mannequins. That's useful now. Probably gonna die. Yeah, we finally hit. Let's see. Constrict. Can we constrict you? Ooh, that's cool. Woo, we survived. How wizards usually survive just by clicking buttons and hoping that something dies. Okay, so Chaos survived. So we've got another choice. She leveled up, so we got Naturalist. Gives her the plants and tree. So let's do Tree Call and Vine Wrench. Humanist, we've got Mechanisms. Applies poison to enemies who step next to it. Metal, which does shackles. Tools does stunning. And Shards does Shardnado. That sounds terrifying. And then Compulsion. Chaos briefly infuses an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. So we can control people. We can cause Shardnado, which just sounds terrifying. Or we can do vines. I'm thinking Compulsion sounds fun, but depend. I mean, we have made her have a rivalry with the Hunter. What's better than someone who can control other people? That's what I'm thinking. It looks like you can level up several times in this game. It sounds like Shardnado. When you break a wooden thing, there's shards left on the ground. You can pick those up and cause them to fly. Shardnado. Okay, we're gonna go with Humanist. It does give her poison ability, which is also pretty cool. And we got a ring that gives her +5 dodge. Yeah, that's definitely something good for a wizard to have.